Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up the takeaway.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Robinson on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Daniels back to throw. To the sideline, and he has the catch. Tough play for a small gain, but it does get the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. He's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
All on the 45, 1st and 10. Let's go. Play fake here, Daniels. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Going right side, Robinson with it. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
Third and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Daniels on first down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. Again, Daniels to the air. And he's not quite that fast. Letting just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Daniels throwing on third. It is Cup, left side. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's certainly 6 as they come up on it, first and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Washington. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Now the first carry for Ncaa. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Hauled down that time by Jonathan Jones. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They are now set for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels escapes the pocket. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got the length of the field to go on this drive. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. Still some room at the 20. Hits the 40. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Again, it's Chubb. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
He put some juice on a deep throw. He's got it deep downfield. He has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a new beauty.
Set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws, and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing it again here. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun on third down. It's tucked away. It's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Here we go. Check. Back at 60.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 7.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Go! Set, go!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Mike Sandler still makes the play. And the Commanders as he reports the first interception of his young career. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why playing this position, you've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
On first down, here's Daniels. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down and 10. Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and long for him here. Complete. It's McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos, about set to begin their drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10.
Motioning the tight end now. Throwing now on first down. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find paydirt.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Again, left side. Here's Robinson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Daniels on first down. He lets a heater go deep middle. They connect on the deep shot. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 28, Broncos 14.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for second down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go now.
Another try following the sack. He put everything he had into this one. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
18, Pioneer. Check go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He'll get this complete to Chubb. On 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Throwing for the end zone. And throws back to the end zone and out of bounds. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
14.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set.
Now give right side to Chubb. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Go!
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. Blast through midfield. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? Get on base, but it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 24. He rolls to his right. From the turf, falls out, lost it. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Third and short, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
The pressure, well, that's sped that full play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception, and that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Broncos get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Running right with Joe. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Play made by Deron Payne. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Shove again on 2nd down. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. They run it from the gun with Chubb. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Here's a counter give to Chubb. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On the set.
And Washington into the dime here, defending pass, third down coming.
Let's go now.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. He gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Broncos tie us up 28-all. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he'll break to 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 backward. Hurt.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get this to Samuel. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Commanders will have a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To throw, Daniels. That's taken in by Samuel. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Again, Daniels to the air. He's got a man left.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The aggressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Complete out to the right. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, let's go.
This is Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Bring it. Go.
A give to Chubb, running left. He's off to the races. At the 20. He'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Oh, baby. He got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat, that kind of breakaway speed. Don't always have to be a 4-3 guy on the track. You just have to be a guy that once you get in that open field, there is nobody, and I mean nobody in the building that was going to catch him.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Handoff for Robinson, running right. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 now. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
He's on the move. Connection made with his back deep downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a fourth-quarter lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Chubb on the give, headed left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Come on, set.
They'll run. This is Chubb. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Chubb going for the marker. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos down by 7. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready? Go!
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. They get 13 on the pickup. And